You might be surprised to learn that the reason so many people over 60 toss and turn, wake up in the middle of the night, and still feel tired in the morning isn't entirely due to age. The real problem comes from a small but incredibly important mineral in the body: magnesium. When the body is lacking in magnesium, the brain can't produce enough melatonin. The nervous system can't relax. Muscles cramp easily and the heart can beat irregularly. That's why your sleep gets broken into short, restless segments and never feels truly deep. The good news is you don't have to depend on sleeping pills forever. By simply restoring magnesium the right way through familiar foods in your kitchen, sleep can begin to recover in just a few nights. In this video, I'll share 5 magnesium-rich foods that are easy to buy, easy to prepare, but that very few people know can actually bring your sleep back to being natural, deep, and continuous. If you're looking for a natural solution for better sleep, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell right now, so that every time I share a new method, you'll be the first to know. Why is magnesium so important for sleep? Before we get into the 5 foods, I want you to understand why magnesium plays such a key role in our sleep. Magnesium is not just an ordinary mineral. It takes part in more than 300 biochemical reactions in the body. From blood sugar control and maintaining a steady heartbeat to helping muscles and nerves work smoothly. But for sleep, magnesium holds a central role. It's the key for the brain to produce melatonin, the sleep hormone. It also regulates GABA, the neurotransmitter that calms stress and guides the body into a relaxed state. Without enough magnesium, all of these processes break down. Nerves can't calm down. Muscles are more prone to cramps. The heart may become irregular, and sleep gets cut into fragments. This has been proven in clinical studies. A controlled trial in people over 60 showed that after 8 weeks of magnesium supplementation, they fell asleep an average of 17 minutes faster compared to those who didn't take it. The quality of their sleep also improved significantly. Sleep efficiency was higher. Restlessness decreased, and melatonin levels in the blood became more stable. Most importantly, people with chronic insomnia reported feeling less tired during the day and more at ease mentally. The mechanism is that magnesium not only directly supports melatonin and GABA, it also influences cortisol, the stress hormone. When the body has enough magnesium, cortisol naturally lowers at night. The circadian rhythm resets, and the brain more easily sends the signal to go to sleep. According to Dr. Abhinav Singh, a sleep specialist at the National Sleep Foundation, magnesium is also very helpful in preventing nighttime leg cramps, one of the reasons older adults often wake up in the middle of the night. In other words, magnesium is the silent gatekeeper of sleep. With enough magnesium, you fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up less often. Without it, the night is filled with constant awakenings, and the morning feels just as exhausting as if you never rested. Blank. Now that you understand how vital magnesium is for sleep, let's begin the list, starting with number 5. Number 5. Soybeans. This is a familiar food in many households. Found in salads, soups, and even drinks. 1 cup of cooked soybeans contains more than 140 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly 1/3 of the daily requirement for adults. With just a small serving, your body gets the essential nutrients needed for the nerves to relax and for the brain to easily produce melatonin, the sleep hormone. But soybeans aren't only about magnesium. They're also rich in high-quality plant protein, essential amino acids, and especially a group of compounds called isoflavones. Isoflavones act like phytoestrogens, plant-based substances similar in structure to estrogen, which help balance hormones. This is especially important for postmenopausal women, when hormone imbalance often comes with hot flashes, stress, and restless nights. An observational study in Japan showed that people who regularly consumed soybeans and soybean products, such as tofu or soy milk, had longer sleep duration and better sleep quality compared to those who rarely used them. This means that without relying on sleeping pills, simply adding soybeans to your daily meals has helped many people maintain continuous sleep and wake up with a lighter spirit. In addition, soybeans help address one of the most common problems that wakes older adults in the middle of the night: muscle cramps. Thanks to the combination of magnesium, calcium, and potassium, soybeans help stabilize electrolytes and prevent sudden muscle contractions. This is why many people over 60, when they add soy milk or a tofu dish in the evening, notice they wake up less often from tense muscles or leg pain. Another advantage is flexibility. You can drink a warm glass of soy milk in the evening to relax. You can add tofu into a vegetable stir-fry, or simply enjoy a handful of steamed edamame with a light sprinkle of sea salt. These are all familiar, easy to digest, and well suited to the American palate. One small note: choose pure, minimally processed soybean products and limit added sugar. For those with thyroid conditions or who are taking hormone medication, it's best to consult a doctor before increasing soy intake in the diet. Blank. In short, soybeans are one of the most affordable, accessible, and effective natural sources of magnesium that also bring extra benefits for sleep. After talking about soybeans, a food that is both rich in magnesium and helps balance hormones, let's take one step further with a snack that is even more familiar. Number 4. Almonds. This is a nut that nearly every supermarket carries. Whether in whole form, sliced, or as nut butter, the special thing is that just one small handful can already make a difference for sleep. A handful of almonds, about 28 grams, provides around 76 milligrams of magnesium. This amount is close to 20% of the recommended daily intake. Enough to relax the system and ease muscle tension. Even more remarkably, almonds are one of the few nuts that naturally contain melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest. When magnesium and melatonin appear together in one food, the effect on sleep improvement becomes even stronger. Sleep experts note that melatonin from almonds helps reset the body's internal clock, while the magnesium reduces inflammation and lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that can disrupt sleep. Together, these two factors support both the start of sleep and the maintenance of deep, continuous rest. That's why many older adults who add a handful of almonds to their evening routine find themselves less restless and more refreshed in the morning. Beyond sleep, almonds also help protect the heart. They are rich in healthy fats and vitamin E, which improve circulation and reduce bad cholesterol. A healthy heart and steady blood flow form a strong foundation for natural, restorative sleep. The big advantage is how easy almonds are to include in daily habits. You can eat a small handful directly as an evening snack. You can sprinkle a few slices on top of warm oatmeal or a green salad. If you don't enjoy eating nuts, unsweetened almond milk is another gentle and easy to digest option before bed. However, there are a few small reminders. Almonds are energy dense, so just one handful per day is enough. Eating too many may cause bloating or unwanted weight gain. It's best to choose raw or dry roasted almonds, avoiding those coated with salt or sugar, as they can affect blood pressure and blood sugar, both of which are directly related to sleep. A small handful of almonds in the evening can be seen as a simple habit that brings meaningful changes. They help the body relax, while also providing important nutrients for the heart and nervous system. If maintained regularly, you'll notice that your sleep becomes more peaceful, less interrupted, and your mornings begin with a lighter, more comfortable spirit. This is why almonds are widely recommended by experts as one of the healthiest evening snacks for people over 60. Do you often eat almonds in the evening? If you agree that this is a wonderful bedtime snack, leave a comment below. I want to know how many people in our community are using almonds to support their sleep. After talking about almonds with their special combination of magnesium and melatonin, we now move on to number 3. Number 3, spinach. This is a leafy green vegetable familiar in many kitchens, often found in salads, soups, or stir-fry dishes at dinnertime. It is called the Queen of Leafy Greens because of its rich nutrition and special benefits for sleep. A bowl of cooked spinach, about the size of a small soup bowl, contains more than 150 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly half of the daily requirement for older adults. The magnesium in spinach helps activate GABA, the neurotransmitter that calms the nervous system and prepares the body for relaxation. That's why many people find that eating spinach in the evening helps muscles feel less tense and reduces nighttime cramps. One of the common reasons why people over 60 wake up in the middle of the night. Besides magnesium, spinach also provides folate, also known as vitamin B9. This is an important factor in the production of serotonin. Serotonin is the foundation that allows the body to make melatonin, the hormone that sets the natural sleep cycle. Getting folate from spinach helps stabilize mood, reduce anxiety, and make sleep deeper and more continuous. Spinach also provides iron and a moderate amount of vitamin C. These two work together to boost oxygen transport to the brain, keeping the nervous system running smoothly and reducing nighttime fatigue. When the brain no longer lacks oxygen, feelings of anxiety and restlessness decrease noticeably. We also cannot forget lutein, zeaxanthin and beta-carotene, antioxidants in spinach that protect nerve cells from oxidative stress, a hidden factor linked to long-term sleep disturbances in older adults. The important point is that spinach can be prepared lightly and easily for dinner. A simple bowl of spinach soup with egg, a plate of spinach sautéed with olive oil and garlic, or even a spinach smoothie blended with banana and nut milk are all tasty and easy to digest choices. These dishes not only supply nutrients, but also avoid bloating, which can easily interfere with sleep. Of course, there are a few reminders. Spinach is high in oxalates, so people with a history of kidney stones or severe calcium deficiency should limit it. Also, because spinach contains a lot of vitamin K, those taking blood-thinning medication should check with their doctor before adding it to their daily diet. Blank. A bowl of spinach in the evening does more than nourish the body with essential nutrients. It quietly prepares you for a night of deeper, more peaceful rest. This is one of those small but lasting secrets to help sleep after 60 become whole and gentle again. After spinach, the leafy green that relaxes the nerves and eases muscle tension, we continue to a food that most people think of as a breakfast choice. But in fact, it can become the key to deeper sleep if used the right way in the evening. Number 2, oats. A small bowl of oats in the evening is not only light on the stomach, but also provides magnesium, tryptophan, and melatonin, the three core elements that guide the body into a natural state of rest. The complex carbohydrates in oats act as a pathway for tryptophan, an essential amino acid, to enter the brain more easily. Once inside, tryptophan is converted into serotonin, and then into melatonin, the hormone that regulates the body's circadian rhythm. This means oats are not just a filling food. They are directly involved in the biological chain of reactions that determine the quality of your sleep. But that's not all. Oats are also rich in vitamin B6, which acts as a catalyst in the conversion of tryptophan to serotonin. Without enough B6, the body struggles to produce sufficient serotonin, which means less melatonin and more disrupted sleep. By eating oats, you are supplying both the raw materials and the bridge needed for smooth sleep chemistry. At the same time, the magnesium in oats calms the nervous system, steadies the heartbeat, and eases muscle tension, all of which help the body relax more fully at bedtime. A study in Japan, following a group of people over 60, found that when they added oats to their evening routine for 3 consecutive weeks, their sleep depth improved significantly. They fell asleep faster, woke up less often during the night, and felt more refreshed in the morning. This highlights the fact that sometimes you don't need medication. Choosing the right food at the right time can be enough to restore natural sleep. The big advantage of oats is flexibility and ease of preparation. A warm bowl of oatmeal made with unsweetened almond milk is a gentle choice that combines magnesium from both ingredients while giving you a comforting sense of warmth before bed. If you want something more varied, overnight oats with banana and chia seeds are delicious and add more tryptophan and fiber to keep blood sugar stable through the night. Of course, there are a few reminders. Those with sensitive digestion should start with a small portion to avoid bloating. Do not eat too close to bedtime. Leave at least 1 to 2 hours before lying down. And choose rolled oats or steel-cut oats instead of instant oats, as instant versions can spike blood sugar too quickly and interfere with sleep. Blank. Blank. A bowl of oats at night can be seen as a safe and healthy bedtime snack. It not only nourishes the body, but also sends the brain the right signals to enter deep, continuous sleep. This is a simple habit with long-term value for anyone wanting to improve their sleep naturally after 60. If you have ever tried a warm bowl of oats in the evening and noticed better sleep, hit the like button so I know others in our community are doing the same. After talking about oats, the light but nutrient-dense grain that promotes sleep, we now arrive at number 1. Number 1. Sardines. This is a small, inexpensive fish that's easy to find, yet it hides a treasure chest of minerals and nutrients for health after 60. It is not only rich in magnesium, but is also called a superfood by experts because of its wide-ranging benefits. A serving of sardines, about 100 grams, contains a significant amount of magnesium along with calcium and vitamin D, the trio that is crucial for calming the nervous system, relaxing the muscles, and stabilizing the heartbeat. For older adults who frequently suffer from cramps or wake up in the middle of the night, this combination helps ease muscle spasms and creates the conditions for more continuous sleep. According to the National Sleep Foundation, magnesium deficiency can lead to sleep disorders, while getting enough from foods such as sardines is directly linked to better sleep quality. But magnesium is only part of the power of sardines. This little fish is very rich in omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA. Studies show that omega-3 can lower the stress hormone cortisol while also boosting the production of serotonin, the building block of melatonin. When serotonin and melatonin are balanced, the body can more easily enter a natural state of rest. This is why eating sardines a few times a week can help people over 60 fall asleep faster and wake up less often. Sardines also bring benefits far beyond sleep. They help lower the risk of heart disease by reducing triglycerides and raising good HDL cholesterol. They improve brain health, memory, and blood flow to the brain. A 2022 review of omega-3 research found that people who ate omega-3 rich fish, including sardines, had better memory and concentration, thanks to their high vitamin B12 content. Sardines also support nerve function, helping prevent memory decline and chronic fatigue, both of which can indirectly disrupt sleep as we age. In addition, sardines strengthen bones by providing calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D all at once. For older adults at risk of osteoporosis, maintaining strong bone density reduces aches and pains, which in turn makes it easier to sleep. Sardines have also been shown to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress because they are rich in selenium, an important antioxidant mineral, and notably, A 2021 study following a group of pre-diabetic individuals found that those who ate 200 grams of sardines each week had a much lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who did not eat sardines. The great advantage of sardines is how easy they are to prepare. You can grill them lightly with olive oil and lemon, braise them and enjoy with rice, or simply use canned sardines. The canned type is convenient and includes soft, edible bones that provide extra calcium and magnesium. However, choose those packed in water or olive oil and avoid those with too much salt, as excess sodium can raise blood pressure. People with gout should also limit sardines as their purine content can increase uric acid levels. Blank. A small fish carrying so many big benefits. From heart and brain to bones and sleep. For people over 60, simply adding sardines to the menu 2 to 3 times a week gives your body a natural tool to regain deep sleep while protecting long-term overall health. Deep sleep doesn't always come from pills or complicated methods. Sometimes just a handful of almonds in the evening, a bowl of familiar soybeans, a warm serving of oats, or a portion of nutrient-rich sardines is enough to change the way you rest. All of these foods are rich in magnesium, a small but mighty mineral that keeps the nervous system calm, the muscles relaxed, and the heartbeat steady. When you supply magnesium regularly from these everyday foods, your body begins to reset its circadian rhythm, your brain produces more melatonin, and sleep becomes natural again. After just a few nights, you may notice less stress, fewer nighttime leg cramps, and each morning you wake with a lighter spirit and more energy. The most important thing is that you don't need to overhaul your entire diet. By simply adding a few magnesium-rich foods to your dinner or evening snack, your body will begin to remember its natural rhythm of rest. This is the simple but lasting way for sleep after 60 to no longer be a struggle, but instead to become a true time of recovery and peace. Try it tonight and come back to share your results in the comments. Watch the video on the right to discover even more foods that help you sleep more deeply, naturally. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hit that button now so you don't miss the newest health tips designed especially for life after 60.